Oh, okay.
Oh, that laugh of yours, that is crazy.
Girl, I don't know where it came from. I think the older I get, my voice gets a little deeper because sometimes I got a real high pitched laugh and people was like, really?
No, no, you got that laugh that's like,
And then I got the deeper, sultrier laugh, and it's like I'm hoarse right now. It's like, uh, I think it's my other person coming out of me.
I know.
It's that other person that's coming out that gives me that laugh because my other laugh is real high pitched. It's like, where'd that come from?
That's the little girl in you.
Okay, that's that one of them twins showing out.
Well, that's old twins.
And I was a twin, so I might still have the spirit of my twin in me. You never know.
Yeah. And what sign are you?
Gemini,
Oh, so there's
Gemini that had
14.
a
That's
Gemini
what.
that had a twin.
Uh-huh. So there's 14 right there.
14. Oh. My sister
Yeah.
told me seven. I have seven people inside me. So,
Yeah, she forgot about your twin.
and
See,
my
that's
twin is
14.
14. Okay.
Okay. See? Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
might explain it. Oh, girl, I tell you.
Man,
You might be the one.
you know, before I even knew what a smartass was, my mom called me a smartass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she said, I thank the Lord for a beautiful daughter and smart. And the devil came along and talked on that ass. And I didn't know what she was talking about. And I thought about it for years and years. And then I was like, Mom, did you call me a smartass? And she said, you just figured that out.
The devil came along and tapped on that ass. Okay. I need to put that on a shirt.
What the devil tack on you?
Oh, girl.
Ooh, hey, what the devil tack on you? What you the champion of, you know?
Okay.
Man,
I'm telling you, girl. No, you.
you know this whole homeless situation thing?
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing that I don't understand. It's like when we were homeless, we didn't have stuff, but we never not had something. We had a car. We usually had a car,
Mm-hmm.
or we were couch surfing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing these days, I don't think if I was homeless in these days and time, I can't sleep outside. I'm sorry, nobody tent or on nobody under nobody cardboard or newspaper. I don't know how these people do that.
I don't either.
We have a lady that around here, we call her the cat lady. She lives in the woods somewhere, girl. She be laying on the ground and she goes up in the woods with all these cats and she be like come out or she'll come out and watch the baseball game. She'll lay on the ground and the cats will lay right there with her. And I'm like, Jesus, girl, keep your cats over there. I don't know what nothing about your cats. So how your cats following me? But
Oh my goodness.
it is just there's nothing over there. So she's in the woods somewhere doing something, sleeping somewhere on the ground or somewhere. And you
She's
be
probably
trying to
having.
see her, and I was like, darn, maybe if I come down here and see her, see where if I can see where she's going, give her a blanket or something. But mm-mm. Girl, she disappeared like that. It's like, dang, I just seen her. Where'd she go?
And there was a guy. He built a little home in the park,
Mm-hmm.
and how he got caught was they caught him going home one day. Somebody saw him go through a hole, and he had a whole little apartment in there. I mean, it wasn't big; it was like one room, but still.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know they be running people out of parks. People be setting up food stations for people to come get sandwiches and stuff and t-shirts and stuff. And they'll just run them out of there. Tell them, they can't have the homeless come and get sandwiches and stuff up in the parks or in the residential areas or the business areas. And it's like, well, the homeless shelters are full. So what are they supposed to do? They can't get nothing to eat.
Man, see, it's like you're taking a risk any way you go. But it's like, why not be the person that says, "How you doing?" You know, because I would much rather have somebody, because I know somebody's gonna be doing that. I would much rather have somebody I know that maybe I can help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But man, it's scary though. It's like you don't know.
It's yeah, it's I don't get it. I couldn't mm-mm. I had to find me a sugar daddy to go stay at his house, girl. I couldn't sleep outside like that. I'm telling you, because it's like, uh-uh. 'Cause I cook, I clean. What do you want me at? Because girl, it's like I couldn't do it. I don't. It was like, girl, and I was homeless for a little bit. I stayed with some people, you know, did the couch surfing thing, and I didn't like it because they changed. They showed me their true colors when we were staying with them. Me and my kids were staying with them, waiting for our apartment to be built to finish, and they were brand new. And I was like, I never want to do this again. I was
Mm.
tempted to go sleep in the car with three kids, but I was like, but I was like, oh, now I got your true colors come out. You say I can stay here, and then you're talking junk while we're here. It's like, So I was so glad my apartment got ready.
Man.
It's like it's even harder with kids. So I'll be like, wow. I'll see. So people they're very strong to having to be out there with kids like that, and the kids are strong, and that's why I guess a lot of the kids they don't have nothing else to do, so they study, and a lot of them are smarter than a whip. Girl, they sit there and they get all those scholarships for college, and they're homeless.
Man. I
And
know. I know.
I was like, hats off to their mama teaching them why they out there in that situation, because the kids that ain't in that situation won't. Those half of them don't want to learn. But I stayed on mine. Y'all get your education, get a job, or go to the military. They be like, Mom, we ain't going no military. Mine told me they weren't going no military, and I got one in the military.
What branch?
Air Force.
Go Air Force.
Yeah. He's a tech sergeant now. He just got a promotion last month.
Oh, that's awesome.
Another promotion. This is, I think, his third promotion.
I'm
Mm,
assuming that's good.
yeah. Tech sergeant? Yeah, ain't no way but up now.
Okay. Well, they wouldn't let me in.
They wouldn't let you in. Why they wouldn't let you in?
I don't know. I was just walking one day and I was bored. And I thought, I could really use some discipline. I'm going to join the military. So I walked into the office of the Marines because I was thinking, they get that real nice sword, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna get me a sword. I walked in there and they took one look at me. They're like, nah, this ain't for you. Go next door. And I'm like, next door was the Coast Guard. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
looking at
even
the
harder.
uniforms and I'm just like, well, at least they don't have to wear those stupid hats. And
Hmm.
so I walked in there. They're like, no, you need to go. No, 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 you need to go next door. Go on. So there's the Navy, and there those crazy little hats are, and I'm like, oh my god, I probably end up liking that hat too. Oh man. And they said no, mm.
Oh.
Don't close the door. Don't even walk in. Close the door. You go on down there to the army. I look. The sun's beaming down. The army's a good block and a half away. I'm like, I am not that disciplined. I'm like, nah.
You crazy girl.
Desert Storm happened right after that, though.
Really? Wow. It's a good thing you didn't get over there then. Never know.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
girl, the things they hear.
I was glad my son went in. He had the old heads telling him, "Yeah, you're supposed to be here," and giving him advice and stuff of what to do and stuff. He followed their advice, and he tested in as a E3. Most people don't test in that high, but he tested in as an E3, so it was all of them was like, "Wow, okay, yeah, you're supposed to be here." And then when we went to his graduation from basic training, the the staff sergeants there, they were like, "Ma'am, this your son?" I said, "Yeah." I want to meet you because let me tell you something. He gave us hell. He said that now basic training is only what 6 weeks. For 3 weeks, he gave us hell. He didn't listen. He was stubborn as hell. They couldn't get him in line for nothing. And then when they finally got him in line, then they made him over, the person over the what do you call him? Not the loft areas, wherever they sleep and stuff, to make sure all the younger, the other guys were in their beds and stuff on time.
Hmm.
They said he just want to do right, so they gave him a promotion. That they had to take the promotion because they were giving you promotions. They were giving them to you in coins, and he didn't want to be mean to the kids that was in there because the kids were scared. So he didn't want to be mean, so he let them get away with stuff. And they said, "No, you can't do that." So he was over the dorm rooms. So the one little boy came up to me. He said, "Ma'am," he said, "I'm telling you." He said, "Your son." He said he just opened his mouth because Tyree has a deep voice. He said he opened his mouth. We all went to bed. We didn't even try to argue back or nothing. He said because his voice is so deep and scary. I said, "Oh my God." But yeah, he made it. He made it through that and been climbing the ladder ever since. He had 3 promotions. He helped with they had a simulation thing for firefighters
Hmm.
that he was able to increase the rate from people dying or something. But he improved the simulation and he got a promotion for that. So, but they kill me. They give him these little coins. It's like, where's the money? What's the top of the dang coin?
You know, every you know, people don't understand. These people work for less than minimum wage.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's like
right.
you're risking your life for less than minimum wage. That's crazy.
They should be some of the top paid people in the country,
Or taken
just
care of.
for taking care of the country.
Yeah. I mean,
So they gotta.
I truly believe they need like a year cool out place where they can go.
Uh-huh.
But it's like they come back and they just want to throw them right back into society. Here, come go to this class, call this number, blah blah blah. I'm like,
The some of them have places. Um, like he's a tech sergeant. My son's a tech sergeant. So the next thing up for him is master sergeant, then senior master sergeant, then chief master sergeant. So he only got 3 more promotions to go to be chief. But they what was we talking about? Girl, my mind done flipped that fast since I was reading this list. Um, what were we talking about, Sonya?
you're talking about he's got 3 more promotions to go.
No, before that.
I don't know. I just like listening. Okay, I like talking.
I forgot what we were talking about. Then I said, well, he got, then I seen the thing pop up finally that said, where his ranking is. But he's just been determined to get his promotions. And it's like I applaud him because he's been hanging in there strong.
Yeah.
And it's like I probably couldn't have made it in there either. Because I was stubborn as heck. I was stubborn as a kid. I was one of those kids, everybody be watching TV, and I'll come in there and sit right down in front of everybody in the middle of the TV so nobody else could see it.
Oh, girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Girl, I used to get my butt
Get
toe
out
up.
of my life.
I can't see the TV. She in the middle of the TV. Move. My dad used to move, sugar. I'm just sitting there.
Your daddy ain't no glass maker. How you know?
Okay, girl, I used to get my butt toe up because I didn't want to move.
Oh man.
It was fun. It was some fun times, I tell you.
Girl. I was looking
Kids
at
don't grow up like we grow up. They
I
don't.
don't know. I don't know. It's like they know a whole lot more, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Technical wise, they're mentally. Some of them, yeah, they're coming
they
out
run
smarter.
circles around us.
They come out smarter year by year. Even the babies, the COVID babies, and something else. I tell you.
6 months old, huh?
No, when I seen my great granddaughter at one, she wasn't even three weeks old, sitting up. I was like, oh my God. I said, is she sitting up? She was sitting up at 3 weeks old and looking around and knowing her schedule. When you're supposed to give her a bottle, you better have that bottle ready. When you're supposed to feed her, you better have her food ready. She's been eating since she was 3 months old.
You think she's been here before?
She act like she been somewhere before because she grown. These COVID babies are more advanced. I don't know if it's the if it was the
Oh
what's
God,
in
you
the
think they're
air.
experimenting again?
Are they?
Well, you know they got those designer babies out. They've been experimenting on women for I don't know,
Well, they've
probably
been
hundreds of
experimenting
years.
on women forever,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
people surprised that we have so many people who want to change their gender.
mm,
What do you expect?
it's some women. It gets it gets hard. They don't understand. I mean, it's not a lot of the families don't teach um be fruitful and multiply no more. that needs to be taught all the time. So boys better be with boys, girls better be with girls. You better play with these dolls. You play with your trucks. Now they got girls playing with trucks, boys playing with dolls. They don't even care.
And you know what? That's to be expected too. You know why?
Hmm.
It says it in the Bible. It says God made Adam in his own image. Then it says Adam got lonely and he pulled a rib and made Eve. So, in God's own image is the combination of male and female.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why you have those two cortisone running through your body like crazy and don't know which way to go.
So you just follow the roadmap God gave you.
That's
Don't
it.
let people crush it. You end up
That's
in the
it.
wrong spot.
Yeah, that's it. You gotta be you just gotta be careful. I mean, you gotta do what your heart says do. Can nobody do it for you? Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like this world is something different, I tell you.
You know, that mold I sent you,
Hmm.
it's of a chess, like a square on the bottom, and then it opens up like that on the top.
Really?
And yeah, and it looks like some pieces that you got to put together. And it even comes with a little lock set. You know, it's like you open it up, you close it, and then there's a lock.
Yeah, yeah, like my little trinket boxes,
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh, you're gonna like it. You're gonna
That
like
way I can pour my trinket boxes instead of doing them out of wood. The wood boxes that I would had painting,
it. Mm-hmm.
they don't sell them for $1 no more. They $2 and $5 now.
Guess what you're gonna have to do now?
Yeah, so they ran out. So it's like, okay, I was like, how can I market these? And these are not even available anymore. Like this one I made.
Let me see. Oh, that's nice.
And it has the little, put the little cameo outside here and the little bling on the top. I don't know if you see that little bling. Oops.
Oh, nice.
And then it opens up.
Yeah. Well,
But they
so
don't sell them no more. And it's ridiculous that you
well,
can't get them.
somewheres does them.
Somewhere does them, but they're expensive now. They were I was getting them for 99 cents, and then that way I can paint them and bling them out and stuff. Girl, I went over there the other day. They was $3.99.
You gonna have to make them then.
Yeah, if that's what that mode is, honey, sure enough. I have to do them in colors. This little young lady that was next to me at one of the craft shows. Her craft her thing was mushrooms.
Mm.
She made these the mushroom tops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were painted different colors, real pretty, different colors. And then she stained them and stained glassed them and did everything with them. And then she had these little mushroom, little cartoon characters on them and stuff and little words. But then she had the ones that they opened up like a seashell, but they were a mushroom. And they were like little trinket boxes. And I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't bring my trinket boxes because I'm sitting here next to her. She's selling trinket boxes left and right. I should have bought mine though. But they were so cute and unique.
Well,
And she
yours
said,
are too.
yeah, but she goes on the beach. She has a little storefront on the beach and sells them and sells out pretty big on the beach. She didn't do as much at the craft show because nobody knew what, knew about her, you know. And I was like, oh, wow. I said, you got a little store on the beach? She said, yeah, this lady let me set up a corner in her store. I was like, shut up. I wish somebody do that for me. But I guess it's all who you know.
You know, you're only 6 degrees from anybody.
6 degrees.
Hmm.
For who?
Okay, so
Six
you know
degrees.
my
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 6 degrees this way.
no, no. You know my absolute favorite celebrity is Michael Jackson, right?
Right.
I was actually the upstairs neighbor to the girl who was the niece of the woman who worked for Michael Jackson as a maid and stole his ring.
Really?
Yeah, she had it made into a Christmas tree.
What?
It said MJ, and she had it made into a Christmas tree.
She had the ring made into a Christmas tree.
Hmm.
Is she crazy?
And you know, it's like he had written about that in a book too. That he had purposely put the ring where somebody could steal it to see if it would get stolen.
And it got stolen. Somebody jacked him.
Hmm.
It's so hard to hire good help these days.
I know.
Wow. So what about this person? They live in North Carolina now? 6 degrees to the right?
Oh, oh, you just focus on who you're looking for, and they'll come to you.
I wish that did work because it ain't worked for me yet.
You got to focus.
Look, I've been focusing for years, and you know who my favorite
That's
one is.
different when you're asking them to do naughty, naughty, naughty things with you.
No, I don't want him to do naughty, naughty. I just want to meet him.
You've met him.
No, I haven't. They had that darn plexiglass.
What you define as meat.
That's not meeting. I'm talking about meeting and get a hug. Hold a hand or something.
Yeah.
That's meeting. You talking through plexiglass and everybody done spit up on that glass and it's COVID, girl. No.
I know, but imagine him sitting there with 100 people from 100 different
All I did
places.
was this. Love you too.
Yeah, he kept himself safe.
Yeah, he kept, that's good. But I mean, hey, when it comes to me, you're supposed to open up and open your heart up and let me in.
Remember the joke where the nuns, and they say, you can come in, but you gotta dip whatever you sinned with in the water. And the first lady goes in, she dips her hand in there. The second lady goes in, and she's like, the third lady pushes her aside. She goes, I am not gargling with it after she sticks her ass in there.
No, I never heard that one. I never heard that one.
Oh man.
Oh, girl, but I was like, mm-mm. I was like, dang, I can't even say hi. Can't even hear if he's saying hi back. That's crazy.
So, what are your plans for 2023?
2023. It's up in the air still right now. But you know, I want to travel. You know that. I want
Yeah.
to. Girl, I'm gonna find me some exotic place.
We're supposed to go together. We're supposed to be planning that.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, girl. I'm trying to figure out what they did in my passport.
You need to go make you a friend. You need to go make you a government friend.
Okay, what y'all do with my passport?
Be like, hi. Yeah,
I
this
need.
is Alex.
Yeah.
How you doing this morning?
Look, I need the special black book that
Look at
take
my
me
name.
in there. I was watching the show the other day, and the guy asked this operative. He said, "You got a regular old blue passport? They don't gonna get you nowhere. You need a black book." And he said, "A black book." He said, "Yeah, we got black books. We can go in and out wherever we want to go. But that shows you can't go nowhere." I was like, "Stop
I didn't
laughing."
get it.
The the guy, he was new.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of ordering him the special CIA black passport, they just ordered him a regular passport that with the blue cover.
Oh, okay.
And they told him, "Well, you gotta fly, regular domestic like everybody else." but they did him wrong. They were his seniors, so they were supposed. They knew he was coming in. They were supposed to order the black one for him so he can fly anywhere in the world.
Wow.
But they didn't. They dogged him out and got him a blue one. So he had to pay for everywhere he went. I said, girl, these people crazy. So I want a black one so I can fly everywhere and then
That means
work.
you have to. That means you have to work for the CIA.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that. I
You'd
ain't
be the
trying to be no
secretary.
look. Yeah, because I ain't trying to be nobody's spotty day.
Yeah.
Not nobody coming after me. And I folks that I don't even know looking around corners and stuff, got to look over your back, your shoulder, and everything. Mm-mm. I can't remember what show that was I was watching. I think it was Jack Ryan or something. But it was crazy. But yeah, we gotta go somewhere. I don't care if it's domestic, as long as we're going somewhere different.
Yeah. Well, what we got to figure out is number one, our budget. That's the first thing. We got to figure out what's the budget we're looking at. And then we got to figure out how we are going to dedicate money towards it. And I'm just saying we should tell each other because that way we can hold each other accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yeah, we should plan that. And then,
Yeah, yeah, because we gotta have a budget that you go bring with you, because they know they wouldn't make no sense if you're trying to freeload off somebody. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like people like that. You better bring the same amount of money I got.
oh girl,
And then if I'm feeling loving, I'll buy your dinner. But you ain't gonna come in here with no money. Because I like to go to casinos and stuff too.
man.
We had a family member that did that to us one time. I'm broke. You broke. I ain't got no money for no plane, but I want to come with y'all. What in the world? It's like, come on.
I've been guilty of that.
Save your money like everybody else.
I've been guilty of it.
You did that too?
Yeah.
Girl, I can't see it in you.
No, you know what? I didn't think anything really of it, but because it was like it wasn't something that I did every week, every month, or even every year.
Yeah.
Like sometimes something will happen, and I wouldn't have the fundage to do whatever I need to do right then and there.
Okay. So you freeloaded.
I don't think I like to refer to it as that.
Well, what do you want to call it?
I pay it forward.
No, you received it forward.
No, but yeah,
The
yeah.
devil tacked that on you, didn't it?
Some did. Some did. Yeah, that's right. It's not my fault. That's right. It was Satan.
Oh, girl. No, I just so I wouldn't hear what people said. I always made sure I had my money because I didn't want to hear it, girl. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to get back home and folks
Well, you know what?
ringing.
You know what? To
Uh,
I'll tell you straight up right. It's like I didn't show up, and then people just took over that I didn't have no money. I didn't do that.
oh,
Okay. It was
okay.
like all of that was known beforehand.
Oh, well, if it was known beforehand, that's different.
Okay. Yeah. I
That's
didn't. I didn't. I
that's
didn't do that
different.
surprise.
That's different than we planned a trip. We get together and then you show up and then you ain't got no money for food, for the
Like,
rental car, nothing.
are you gonna eat that tomato?
Yeah. Like, what you
Oh
ordering,
Lord.
girl? You ain't ordered nothing yet. What you ordering?
I'm just gonna have water.
Oh, I ate the peanuts and the cookies at the front desk, so I'm full.
Oh, oh, that's so wrong. No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I've been there.
You're okay. And then you go out somewhere and they falling behind, like go to casino or something, they falling behind you like they ain't got no money. They ain't putting up no money, they ain't doing nothing. It's like, why? It's like it's something, girl.
You
But
know,
I had one friend, girl, she came with us. We went to this big casino. Had never been to there before, Cherokee. And she just, me and this other girl, we had our little money, our little spending money and stuff. She did that. She followed us around us. She sit there and, are you gonna order something? No. She grabbed the little roll. Y'all mind if I have a roll? I'm starting to get back hungry, but I just don't want to order none. It's gonna take too long because y'all already ordered. I'm like, really?
man, I'm
Made
back
no
on this
sense.
vacation.
Or you at the buffet and you go down through the buffet and you grab a plate full and
Uh,
they say, "Oh, can I taste that?"
Girl, I am laying by the ocean. There's a thing of fruit next to me and a whole thing
Oh,
of iced tea.
mm.
I'm laying there, got the sun, the breeze is just right. And, and I'm sitting up there petrified to walk in the seaweed.
Oh, honey.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready. Boy,
Man, I haven't laid out in the sun since I was probably like in my other life.
your other light. Ah, girl. I guess that'll be it for me too. I ain't never laid out in the sun like that. No, I gotta take that back. 2 years ago, May. Was it 2 years ago? One last year. Was it last year? May 2020, maybe. Let me think. 2021. No, 2020. I think. Girl, I can't even remember. We went to the beach and I laid on the beach on a towel like I was somebody laying out there on the beach.
You took somebody's towel.
No, I had a big beach towel and I laid it on the beach on the sand. I never done that. Laid it on the sand and laid my butt down on the ground, posing, taking pictures and stuff.
Man.
Girl, I had never laid on the beach like that. And I had on this fishnet dress with my bathing suit was underneath because I don't want nobody seeing my stretch marks and stuff. You know how they go. And
Hmm.
they wearing a two piece and no, I ain't no business in no two piece.
Honey, if you gotta be proud, proud, proud.
Mm-mm.
The
So I
only
had
pe-
this.
the only person that has a problem with it is somebody that don't know how to handle it. Can they handle it?
Girl, so I thought I was cute out there in that fishnet dress covering everything up. But we had fun though. But a lot of people didn't want to, get out there on the beaches and stuff. But we still had fun. We got it in, girl. We got it in. I got me a couple poses. Didn't see nobody because we was on the deserted side of the beach. Wasn't hardly nobody over there. Wasn't no men nowhere. And then look, we was leaving. Then all the bikers started coming in for the bike fest thing that they have down there every year. I was like, oh, be dang, we leaving a day too early.
She was like, I could,
I'm telling
man.
you.
It's like I used to want to go on a cruise,
Mhm.
but I watched this thing, and it's like at the beginning of the cruise, they have all the food there, and that food sits out in buffets. They constantly have foodborne illnesses.
Oh God, they put that food out constantly. Food start getting low, they come back out, put some more. You just sit there all inclusive and just eat yourself to death. I took my kids
Uh-huh.
to the Bahamas on a ship. It was just me and my kids.
Okay.
And I think my youngest was 5. And girl, we was out there all over the island. I did, this is how silly I was. I forgot that it was a 7-day cruise.
Mm-hmm.
4 nights in the Bahamas and 3 nights in Florida. I forgot. So we got to the Bahamas. They put us off the ship and set our bags in the lobby. And I'm like looking around, like, what we gonna do? Because I didn't bring no cash, girl. And then the person said, "We're gonna get you your room." I said, "My room." They said, "Yeah, you got to stay here 3 more days till the ship comes back." And I was like, I ain't got no dang money. So then I had to go to into the city on a darn van full of people to go to the casino because they was the only ones on the island with the ATM.
Oh man.
So I had to leave the kids at the hotel and go all the way to the casino. Didn't know where I was going, and then had to come back. And I was like, Lord, hope nobody got my kids. But it was fun. We had fun. We had big fun, and my kids enjoyed it. They didn't even want to go home, girl. We rode the glass bottom boats and everything.
Oh man, that must have been cool.
And everybody's like, "Why are you taking your kids by yourself?" I said, "Cause that's who I'm taking. I ain't taking no man with me. Taking my kids,
Mhm.
and that's who I took." There's my beach scene.
Mm. You know, I
I'll
went to
send it to your
Florida.
phone. Uh huh.
I went to Florida,
Uh huh.
and this lady, check you out. Ooh, girl, you dangerous. You are dangerous, girl. Okay, I'm gonna send you mine back when I used to primp.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I wore that dress all day to the in the store and everything, and I just thought I was a bomb girl. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh man, I just remember back in the day when you be getting ready to go out. It's like you got your hair done. You got
Girl.
your. Mm.
I had some nice pictures of going out. You know how they put that tarp down and you take your, the background and you take your pictures. I had some nice pictures. Messed up, sent them to folks that didn't even keep them.
Man. The first dance I ever went to,
Uh-huh.
I lost a bet.
Oh no.
Yeah, I lost a bet with my cousins, and I had to go to this dance, and I had to put this makeup on, and we were trying to do my eyes, and so I said I'll do it, and that was the first time I ever looked in my eyes, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, you're not ugly." That was the first time.
Uh,
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't get to go to the dances. My dad was looking at me like, you let some little knucklehead boy come up here if you want to. And nobody, you ain't going nowhere. I didn't even ask. Girl, I just stayed my little butt at home, missed the proms and everything.
I didn't go to all the dances. I just went to that one.
I didn't go to one. Oh, look at you. How cute. Girl, that don't even look like you.
Ah,
How cute. Oh my God, Sonya.
yeah, that was a world away. That baby innocence is there.
Ain't no baby innocent there with that all that cleavage hanging out.
No, I mean in my eyes.
Oh my God, okay. Yeah, because I'm like, that's wait a minute, who is that? Girl, you cute. Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't cute. You're cute. No,
Yeah,
now.
I'm old tart now, but girl, you are dangerous.
Uh-uh.
Michael Jackson wrote a song about you. She's so dangerous. The girl is so dangerous.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Had my little hair weave, girl, and my little hat on, beach hat. I thought I was cute.
You were. Girl, you be having some dangerous pictures to be like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Girl, I like to take. I don't know why I was shy natured, but I love to take some pictures now. When you get me in certain hairstyles and wigs, I love to take some pictures.
Oh, I am a ham. I remember when Polaroids came out.
Oh, girl, yeah.
This woman brought them to my birthday party. I was 2. I was like,
Uh-huh.
take a picture of me like this, like this, like this. And my mom was like, Sonia, this stuff expensive. Okay, like this.
Yeah,
Oh man.
we had so much fun. That's why I wish it was kind of warm down there when I went to the concert. I would have worn me a dress to Maxwell's concert, but it was kind of cold, rainy. So I said, I ain't wearing no dress.
Man.
And
But
they're my
yeah,
other.
most of the
other
time I wear sweats. I don't really dress up at all. And in Seattle, I used to walk past this building that had kind of like the mirrored, the one-way glass where it's a
uh-huh.
mirror. And so every day I walk past there and, I see myself and I just Humpty Dum. And one day I'm dressed up to go on a date. I'm looking good, right? I
Hmm.
stopped and, kind of pranced over there. This guy come running out. He goes, girl, I see you every day. You are fabulous.
Okay.
He shocked me. I was like, okay, all right.
And you sitting there posing in the darn glass and didn't even know he can see you on the other side.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut. I couldn't even do that.
no, that's right. Girl, you see
What?
what time it is?
Oh,
It's 3 o'clock here.
all right.
We sitting there
Yeah.
just chatting like it's morning. It'll be morning in a minute.
All right. All right. Well, we have to do this again. This is kind of fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's almost like being in the same room.
That's like, yeah. And that's why I tell all these guys that be trying to talk to me online. If you can't FaceTime with me on something and talk to me in real time, I can't do you. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Yeah. I keep getting offers on TikTok.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I don't get no more on Facebook, but TikTok and Instagram. They drive me crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like, stop, and then I block. I block, 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 block.
Mm.
But they gotta make a living too.
Yeah, they trying to make a living off of your money.
Mm, That's what I'm trying to do.
They trying to make a
Neither one of us was
limit.
released 50 years ago in December of 1972 by
Oh,
Gladys Knight and
shoot,
the Pips.
girl.
What happened?
Oh, that was an Instagram. I mean TikTok thing.
What happened?
Oh no, the thing it wouldn't go off, and I was like, what in the world?
Oh, okay. I thought something happened to Gladys.
No, he was talking about a performance from her back in the day.
Oh.
He was
Man,
reminiscing.
I saw her once.
Did you?
Yeah. The funny part is when I was little, my mom would never allow me to listen to secular music.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the reason why I love Michael Jackson so much is not because of his music or anything like that. It's because he was this musician. And I remember when I first heard of him, it was always on the news. And I'm like, okay, I get that he's a singer. Who did this man kill? Why is he all over TV? And then
Yeah.
it's like from him, I heard of Diana Ross and everything. So I see him as with the opening of my world.
Oh wow.
And then from there on, it was Michael this, Michael that, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's acting like she doesn't have any idea who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the year that she passed away, I said, "Oh, let's go to the Pointer Sisters concert because they were
Mm-hmm.
coming." And we didn't go to that. And she was like, "I really want to go see Gladys Knight." And so Gladys Knight was coming, and she died before Gladys Knight. And so I went there,
Yeah.
and I had never heard. Uh, I mean, my mom never played that music. She didn't know who she was, as far as I knew. Turns out she went to A. Allen to be for her Christian studies,
Mm-hmm.
and her and this other pastor, and Aretha Franklin actually did 3 records in the '60s,
Oh wow.
and my mom's in the background
Really?
because she was in the choir. Yeah, I've
Oh wow.
I've seen them once. I asked for them, and they said no.
That's crazy. They could have gave you a copy.
I tried. I took a picture of the ISBN on it, because they all have that,
Uh-huh.
or something on it, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Wow. That's crazy.
But it's probably just sitting there in some storage room.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, some vault somewhere. It's crazy. But yeah, Gladys Knight, girl, we were young kids having talent shows when mom then went out of town and stuff, and my sister and them had parties and stuff, and mom then was gone, so we knew all about all that music. And Gladys Knight, there was this girl named Julie that lived. Her family lived at the end of where we lived in the apartments. You know those apartments that you came to visit,
Hmm.
turnkey.
Turnkey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember Turnkey.
There was this girl named Julie. She looked, her and Gladys Knight was
Oh, really?
identical to the voice and everything. Should have been. She was probably Gladys Knight. That is Dada.
Daddy's got a child from another
Yeah,
mother.
because identical. She could sing too.
I'm gonna tell you something. One time, I went to get my mom from her break, and she was working at Sears, right?
Hmm.
And she's got about 15 more minutes, so I'm like, I'm gonna go, you know, roll around the mall real quick. And I went out and ran into my mom. And I was about to ask her, how'd you get out here before I did? And then I looked at her coat. It was a different coat. And then 4 kids ran up to her and said, "Mommy."
Mm-mm.
And I looked at her, and that was my mom. And so I ran back into Sears, and I saw my mom. I'm like, "You got to come. She's out here. She's out here." Because we had heard about her before, because my mom's birth certificate said 1 of 2
Mm-hmm.
live births. And
Mm.
my mom remembers um, asking her mom, she said, "What did you do with my sister?" Because she saw her carry her out. And that's the only memory she really kind of has.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I'd be asking people what they know, you know?
Yeah.
I really think she
Yeah.
was Marge's kid.
March
Yeah,
up in
Marge that ended
Chicago.
up marrying. Yeah, because she was married to this guy that died in World War II, right around the time before my mom was married. He didn't come back though, you
Mm.
know. And I think
How old was your mama?
my mom,
Mm.
she was born in 45.
Oh, okay. Okay, she wasn't my twin, so okay. No, but yeah. That's what they had said, that my twin was only a pound. I was only 3 pounds, so my twin was only a pound. Back then, how they knew how heavy babies were back then, I don't know, unless they put us on a meat scale.
Put you on a meat scale.
And then they put me in a dang shoebox as my bed, so that's how little.
Well, you don't fit in the shoebox now.
So the heck down. I don't know how that happened. I think I got all the room for me and my twin right now.
Man, I wish I was a twin. Oh man, it would have been murder.
Oh
Ooh.
God, another person like me, I don't know if they could handle it.
Man, we'd have been up to so much. Mm.
I don't know if mom them could have handled another me.
Mm.
And then mom had another set of twins that were 15 years younger than me, but they didn't survive though. And they had hospitals. We didn't back in the day. I was born in the dang barn, girl.
Wow.
Mom was out there in the fields picking beans and they took her in the barn. I was born in the barn with a veil over my face, so I don't know what that means. They said I was supposed to be able to see stuff. I don't like that because sometimes I used to see stuff.
Mm.
But,
Man, Turnkey had a bunch of ghosts though.
Turnkey had a bunch of ghosts because they were built on that Indian burial ground.
Yeah.
Them people built that that low rent housing on that Indian burial ground.
Oh man, it was crazy. It was like when 3 of my other cousins and I, we were supposed to go to bed, and I was always cold, so I was like, I don't care who sleeps next to me, just get next to me, I'm cold.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden we see a hand come in, turn the light off, and it flew. It was a disembodied hand, and it flew at us. The next morning, it was like we closed our eyes, and the next morning we woke up and we saw different hands. 2 of us saw a monkey's paw. One of us saw
Jesus.
a big hand. I think I saw spikes, or one of us saw spikes.
Mhm.
And so we were thinking that one of their brothers did it. So we were looking all through his room for it. And we couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, Turkey had was buried on that Indian burial ground, and it was just ridiculous how they did that. And
Yeah,
because I seen people coming in and out of my room, I used to be scared every night, girl.
man.
And mom knew me used to talk about ask them what they want. You crazy? You ask them what they want. I ain't asking nobody what they want. How crazy is that?
Man.
Girl, because I could probably been one of these clairvoyants running around here, one of these psychics. But I want to ask nobody what they want. I didn't want to start that mess up. I was like, because I remember when I was younger, I accidentally tore a Bible up. Well, I was mad. I tore the Bible up. They said, "Oh, the devil will come and get you." I swear I seen the devil come trying to come and get me, girl. It was crazy. I said, Lord, I won't do that ever again.
Yeah.
But yeah, mom them tell you some stories though. Need to be writing them stories down while they remember.
You know what? We need to. Hey, looks like we got somebody here. How you doing?
Who was that?
I'm not sure.
I can't see him.
Oh, looks like they popped out.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Where were
but
you
yeah,
streaming in?
huh?
Where were you
You-
streaming in?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, next time we do this, we'll do it on your channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, let's end this. Say good night, Alice.
Good night, Sonia.
Good night. Good night.
I'll talk to you later, Sonia. It's 3 a.m., 3:20, 3:15 here.
Ugh. Night, night.
Time done flew.